Yes. As an elevator generally in North Massachusetts, serving Bristol County, Southeast Massachusetts, and around the world. And good morning, everybody. It's time now for the morning news of the stories of Thursday, July 16th, 2026. Hey, good morning, y'all. This lovely third morning, July 16th, 2026. It's 7:30 a.m. Norton temperature standing at 67 degrees and mostly says skies. Here are the nines at 7:30 a.m. And our top story is U.S. strikes Iran, tanker as Iran hits Kuwait and Jordan. Ukraine's Minister of Defense said proponent of drone warfare is forced out. Republicans brace for Trump's primetime speech. Wildfire smoke will worsen it facing in Mid-Atlantic Friday. Riviera Beach Sand Sculpting Festival kicks off this weekend. Lebanese food made with love plus artisanal ice cream in a seaport. Tropical development possible as airs to the Washington Pod near Florida and on Puerto Atlantic. Brandon Carr plans to let broadcast giants dominate the airwaves. Iran targets military bases as the U.S. launches wave of strikes. Iran warns U.S. of former response as it will retaliate to Trump's strike threats. TSMC Q2 profit jumps 77% to record, far surpasses expectations. United Health blows past estimates, tax earnings will as rains and costs. The Dow up 150.37 at 52.658 but 64. S&P 500 up 20.81 at 75.72.40 and Nasdaq up 162.22 at 26.269 but 23. OSHA sets fleet-wide after workers' death in January. Ohio loses a third of Obamacare, enrollees highest in the U.S. As senior North Korean party official, China's top political advisor met in Pyongyang and discussed ways to strengthen bilateral exchanges and cooperation, North State media said Thursday. Seoul shares fall again, dropping over 6% on tech losses amid Middle East tensions. South Korea, U.S. Japan military chiefs confirmed cooperation against North Korea. U.S. imposes 25% tariff on Brazilian goods amid Trump-Lula feud. The United States attacked Iran on Wednesday and Iran struck U.S. assets across the region on Thursday morning as the fighter testified. France on Wednesday has approved a bill permitted adults suffering from a serious and incurable life-threatening condition to seek assisted dying. Secretary of Defense Pentagon presented that all service members aged 30 and older will go undergo mandatory screening for testosterone deficiency. U.S. imposes 25% tariff on Brazilian goods amid Trump-Lula feud. Coast Guard and San Francisco Bay search for a 3-hit sunset. In Foxborough, hosting 7 World Cup matches over nearly 4 weeks brought global attention. Heavy try for the Foxborough, but temperatures shed a positive light on Foxborough. One-third of the Massachusetts likely leave the state, poll says. Brockton is getting a new grocery store at the old Montello Stop and Shop. And it's daily stock out of Providence, Rhode Island. Stocks now up 154.37 at 52.68.64. S&P 500 up 3.80, 175.72.40, and Nasdaq up 162.32, 26.269.23. Take a look at sports at 7:33. Argentina beating England in the World Cup in Atlanta 2-1. And in WNBA action was Chicago Sky 95, Seattle Storm 90, Minnesota Lynx 96, Los Angeles Sparks 87, and Golden State Valkyries 88, Indiana Fever 75, NBA Summer League. Minnesota Timberwolves 114, Indiana Pacers 98, Orlando Magic 99, Philadelphia 76 92, Cleveland Cavaliers 82, Nons Pelicans 77, that's Phoenix Suns 100, Detroit Pistons 88, Milwaukee Bucks 110, Charlotte 91, and Boston Celtics 82, Sacramento Kings 76, Detroit Spurs 94. Utah 82 and Los Angeles Clippers 108. Washington 94. Caitlin Clark missed call. Bates played with leg contusion. Kamara work contact with rain with the New Orleans Saints. Bruce Triff from college junior fielder to Astros. GM's draft WNBA All-Stars. Trade jobs and rosters. Jets Perfetti agreed to a 5-year, $30 million deal. 7:34 and 67 degrees. Time now for travel watch. Beep beep. MBT Fitch Line 3405. 6:20 a.m. from North Stations operating 5 minutes beyond schedule between Walt and Wachusett. Fitch Line train 406. 6:10 a.m. from Wachusett operating 5 minutes beyond schedule between Air North Station. Havel Line train 212. 6:12 a.m. from Havel's operating 5 minutes beyond schedule between Greenwood and North Station. And on the Providence Stoughton Line train 8:14, 6:02 a.m. from work projections operating 15 minutes beyond schedule between Mansfield and South Station to the mechanical issue. '95 southbound side. The lows are on Route 146 in Providence. 146 southbound lows are on Route 95 in downtown Providence. 610 connector a little bit over between Route 695 and downtown Providence. 185 eastbound also between 95 Washington Bridge. 195 westbound also between Seacock and Washington Bridge and Providence. 95 northbound also around Route 3 to the walk down to Route 195 in downtown Providence. And Route 95 still also before Route 10 and Creston. Jamestown Bridge westbound side a little bit slow. Ronald Bridge on both ends a little bit slow. 240 a little bit around. Route 6 and very even. Route 25 eastbound also. Route 6 in Borden Bridge is southbound side a little bit slow. Route 3 southbound also before Route 6 in Sagamore. Southbound Bridge eastbound side a little bit slow. Route 6 eastbound also around South Tennis stretch and 140 to the northbound side a little bit slow around Route 24 in the Taunton stretch. 95 northbound also around Route 295 and out of Route 495 the Mansfield stretch and 295 a little bit slow before Route 95 and out of Bear stretch. 95 northbound also around South Main Street and Sherman on the Route 128 Canton 24 expected between Avon and Route 128 Canton stretch. Route 3 in the northbound side expected between before the Braintree split. Service Expressway expected between the Braintree split down to Dorchester. 1 to the northbound side slope to Randolph all the way down to Route 20 in Waltham. Pike eastbound side expected between Westboro all the way down to the Pruitt Tunnel. Pike westbound also on the load over the 9 South Boston. Service Expressway is back between the Braintree split down to Dorchester. 7 tells old, cat tells old, good. And Pike westbound also between load over down to South Boston. Route 1, 7 also to River down to Boston. 93, 7 go over to Wilmington all the way down to Boston. Route 138 to the northbound side also PBD stretch. 128 southbound side a little bit around Linfield all the way down to Lexington. Route 3 southbound also between Lowell all the way down to Burlington. Route 485 southbound side a little bit around Route 28 and over down to Tewksbury. And 485 southbound also on Chester all the way down to Littleton. 485 back between Bucksboro all the way down to Littleton. 29 eastbound also on Route 146 and Route 9 in Worcester. Western Mass Highways are looking good. 84 eastbound also West Harvard and North Harvard, Connecticut. 84 eastbound a little bit so before 6 time Marion, Connecticut. 84 westbound side also between Middlebury down to Newtown, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway a little bit between Trumbull over the down to New Canaan. 95 7 also between 7 over the 9 to Greenwich and up and over to England. Looking good. And now, look at the weather scene at 7:37 on this Thursday morning. Smoke issued smoke map advisory for the waters this afternoon tonight. Otherwise, no significant changes in smoky conditions and reduced air quality that lead to seasonally cool temperatures that day. And cold front brings passage showers to the northeast and northeastern Massachusetts later today. And showers and storms beneficial rains late this weekend and cooled off into early next week. Smoky conditions reduce air quality and lead to seasonal cold temperatures today. And main story for today with balls around the continued plume of smoke emanating from the ongoing wildfires burning in far western Ontario and northeast Minnesota are quality alerts. Consider to bring in effect today for a fine particulate matter. Ordered to the smoke and is requested of Massachusetts Connecticut without state environmental agencies. And northwesterly steerly fuller left is allowed to contend for the transport of the smoke to the New England and the Mid-Atlantic. This is lazy and hazy. Smoky, brownish yellow skies and reduced solar insulation ordered the smoke limited the temperature warming. And we should again see more than the same today's latest new service smoke guidance. From the HRR smoke and RFS stage, there's more significant influx and reduced smoke, service smoke, warming into our western counties by late morning. Spreading east southeast today, but the afternoon might continue to the early tonight, and service visibility is going to be reduced by as well, especially in the western central portions of southern New England by late this afternoon. Those who are sensitive to the particular spot should take the appropriate precautions to limit exposure outside today, but it can be sensible to advise anyone with outdoor plants today. Forecast smoke prediction looks like they have Yesterday's drive reduced high from NBM from the 70s to mid 80s. Cold front brings past the showers of the northern and northeast passage later today put it. Pre-reporting cold front analysis due to Quebec and especially across spot northern New England this afternoon and the northern passage to offshore and offshore late this afternoon early in the darkness. Westerly winds pick up ahead of us for today and could turn gusty this afternoon. Models showed potential for gusts up to 30 miles an hour for them. Skeptical since mix could be reduced with a persistent smoky haze and scattered seems more bullish and strong thunderstorms well to our northwest. More insulation leads to stronger insulating and better wind fields there as well. Still left over the to the scattered showers later in the day, moving out southeast wind from New Hampshire is a front western area, but mostly area ends up dry, with shifts to the northwestern current beyond the front. And Newport's going to crash into the 40s, mid-50s, and this passage today, this front should also be helped away to the smoke plume more to our south and west by Friday. It shows storms bring beneficial rains this weekend and then cool off into early next week. It turns warmer and more humid again by Saturday. Seasonally strong frontal system and territory disturbances along approaches of New England to Saturday with increase in chances for showers and storms later today and Saturday, but especially Saturday night and early on Sunday. Parts off the 21Z, 15Z run of the Austria shows values increase of nearly 2 inches toward the south coast of which could favor downpours at the times and global and double QPF probably show moderate to high 46%. About 24-hour rains of at least 1/2 inch and low 30% probably of 24-hour rains at least 1 inch. And instability profiles look tough and skinny, but low level field. Low fields are pretty strong for mid-July, 34 knots. Southwest about 950 millibars, normal Saturday night. With machine lane in progress should show low probability for strong severe storms. The front clears on Sunday, western and somewhat cooler, dry and much less humid around for Monday. 8 millibars temperatures around 9 Celsius, 11 Celsius about Monday, leading to the highs in the upper 70s, low 80s. Air quality until midnight tonight, as message to the Department of Environmental Protection has issued an air quality alert for fine particulates until midnight Eastern Daylight Time tonight. An air quality alert day means that fine particulate its concentration within the region may approach for exceed levels that are unhealthy for sensitive groups. There is unhealthy for sensitive children and adults, such as those with asthma, lung and heart disease, and older adults. Sensitive children and adults should limit and prolong outdoor activity. Okay, forecast goes like this. Patch of smoke today. Most of the Saskatchewan 84 degrees. West wind increases at 6-11 mile an hour, and in the morning, Wisconsin 26 mile an hour tonight. Areas of smoke before 3 a.m. and mostly Saskatchewan close cloud about 61 degrees. North about 6 miles an hour. Coming in the evening for Friday. Saskatchewan 84 low 60 degrees. Northwest about 3 to 7 miles per hour for Saturday. Slight showers up to 3 p.m. Party Saskatchewan 81 a low 69 degrees, and light southwest wind becoming south at 8 to 13 miles in the morning. Wisconsin 24 miles an hour. Just reach it is. 55% comes showers storms likely before 10 p.m. On Saturday night, Sunday, just shower before 8 a.m. The most of Saskatchewan 82 low 61 degrees and north for about 8 miles per hour. Just reaches 30% for Monday. Saskatchewan 84 low 63 degrees. Common coming southwest around 6 miles per hour in the afternoon. Tuesday, just showers at storms. Party Saskatchewan is about 84 degrees and common coming south around 5 to 9 miles in the morning. Just reaches 45% for Wednesday. Showers likely. Party Saskatchewan 84 degrees. North for about 6 to 9 miles per hour, becoming southwest in the afternoon. Wisconsin is 20 miles an hour, just reaches 6%. Right now, it's 66 degrees at first, guys. And that's going to be it for our morning report on this July 16th, 2026 on a Thursday morning. I'm here, Jay Wiggins. Have a good morning by day, dude. Stay safe, be healthy, be well, have a good day, and good morning.